As a Walmart Spark driver, have you ever found yourself in the parking lot waiting for orders that just never come and you're waiting? You're like, man, why aren't orders coming? And then all of a sudden, you're in a parking lot with other drivers and you see them getting orders left and right, and you're thinking, what the heck? I should be getting orders too. Why are they getting them and I'm not? Well, there are a whole bunch of drivers that feel the same way as you do. And there was actually a news article, and they are exposing Walmart Spark. So everybody knows exactly what's going on. So, want to learn more? Let's get into it. Welcome back, everyone. The article I'm talking about is coming to you from the Business Insider. It's interesting to me because they interviewed quite a few Spark drivers, and it's interesting to me that a lot of them are going through the same things that a lot of us are going through. As I was reading the article, I'm like, yep. And I understood exactly what they were saying, maybe because I'm a Spark driver myself, but their concerns are valid. And also, Walmart's response to a lot of this is that they really know about it. They're trying to improve on it, but it's definitely something that is real. A lot of the drivers that they interviewed were basically saying that, a lot of times they're waiting around and they see drivers next to them have two phones getting all these orders coming in, and they're sitting around going, what the heck is going on? I'm not getting any orders. And they're saying that they're using a lot of third-party apps. They're using bots to get orders, anything that really gives some drivers more advantage of making more money over other drivers like you and me. And they're saying that it really isn't fair. And really, what is Walmart doing about it? Well, Walmart this past week, I know I talked about it a little bit last week, started in some areas the self-identification. So I'm hoping that's going to help. However, I did log on to Spark last week, and I've been logging on this week, and I have not gotten it yet in my market. Now, back a couple months ago, the drivers in Illinois did do a protest over the bots kind of taking over the Walmart Spark app. So hopefully this is a response, a positive response, that Walmart is doing something about it. But what I find interesting, the Business Insider did interview an associate who works at Walmart in the area of pickup, and they were saying for a little while that they were actually verifying IDs of Walmart drivers, and it seemed to really help with a lot of accounts of people saying that they're supposed to be Kim and Mike comes to pick up their order, and it was stopping a lot of that from happening. However, the demand that was happening was too great, and they just wanted orders to get pushed out, and they stopped doing that process. There was another lady in the article who they were actually checking IDs at her local Walmart, and she started getting orders again. So I don't know whether there's a correlation with that or not, but I think it's definitely interesting coming from different drivers and also a Walmart employee as well. So you guys are going to have to let me know what's going on in your own Walmarts if you're a Walmart Spark driver. Have you seen them doing ID verification? I did a Walmart grocery pickup last week, and I did not get my ID verified. I've never gotten my ID verified at my own local Walmart. They do ask for the driver 4-digit PIN, but you can kind of get that just from the app. So that's really, in my opinion, not a really good verification. Would I like to see ID verification? Well, that's really up to Walmart Spark. I think it would add a little extra layer onto some of the shenanigans going on. What is really telling, granted, I don't do Spark full time, so I feel like, kind of like with any apps, I feel like I would feel the same way. in full-time versus part-time, but full-time drivers are complaining that they're really not making as much money as they were. I mean, one driver was saying he used to work for 5 hours and get $150, and now he can't even come close to that. There was another driver in the article that was saying he had to go back to a W-2 because as a full-time Walmart Spark associate, it just wasn't cutting it anymore. So also let me know, are you still making money on Walmart Spark, or have you seen a rapid decline in the app as well? I'm just curious on what we were all seeing in our own areas. But respectfully, Walmart did say that they take any allegations very seriously on any of these matters, and they investigate anything that comes across them to the fullest. And then they also say that they are also working on security features that can really help them out in the future, including the new one that got rolled out. I believe it was like last week. So they are aware of it. They are doing, and they have things in motion and are taking precaution and are investigating anything that comes their way. At least that's from the Walmart standpoint. But towards the end of the article, a couple drivers are concerned about the safety of their customers. So they're saying if people aren't, or drivers I should say, that aren't properly gone through the background checks of the Walmart Spark app, you don't know their driver's record, you don't know their criminal record, and really anybody can be showing up at your doorstep thinking that you are a Spark driver and you are safe to deliver. I mean, some customers, let's face it, they ask you to enter in your home. To me, that's a little scary, and I personally never do that even as a driver. But in the long run, I think we're all out here to make money, which I think is what the bigger part of this article is. You have a whole bunch of people who are using means that beyond Walmart Spark and are gaining even more money, and versus the drivers who are legitimately doing Walmart Spark right and are not getting orders at all and not getting money. So I think that's the bigger issue, is how can we all work the Walmart Spark app fairly and still make a decent amount of money that we can survive, especially if you are a full-time Walmart Spark driver. But as I say, and I always preach this in almost every single video, guys, get more apps. Don't rely just on one app. If you're a Spark driver, look into food delivery, DoorDash, Uber Eats, especially if you have some of those down moments and you're not sitting around, you're still making money somewhere else. But multi-apping is definitely the way to go, even if you don't use them at the same time, but you have other means of income coming into your pocket. It really is the best way of going out and making money, even if you are a dedicated Walmart Spark driver. So you guys are going to have to let me know what is happening in your Walmart. If you are a Walmart Spark driver, I'm going to leave the link to this article in the description of this video so you can read it fully. Leave me any comments that you want on this article, because I want to hear from each and every one of you and what your opinions are and what's really going on with Walmart Spark lately. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here today. If you're driving, please stay safe out there. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you next video. Peace out. If you liked this video and want to see others like it, go ahead and check this out right here. New to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and everyone, leave me a comment.